Hi everyone, welcome back to E-commerce Success by Ad360. Today I'm going to review and compare two websites that sell beard care products. So beard oil, beard balm and other products to take care of your beard. I'm going to review these two because they're interesting. They're on polar opposites of what you can do in terms of branding. The first one is super neat, very professional, looks great, nothing's wrong. But at the same time, a few comments on Reddit outline that nothing's out of the ordinary, nothing's jumping to the eye, and that might be a problem in a way. And I'm going to use the second one to compare and illustrate that point. The second one is probably the most polarizing. It can be very unique, very strange in some regards, but also very funny if you take it on a second degree basis. So it's super interesting, and I think comparing the two is going to give you a good idea and a good illustration of what it means to stand out and have a unique and personalized branding. Okay, if you like these videos, if you like this channel, you get value from it, you get entertainment, please put a like, subscribe to the channel, comment below. All these actions help us grow the channel and signal YouTube that these videos are interesting, and they will share it to more people. So it helped us get more, frequently shared, and it helps us grow the channel, and it's a great thing you can do to help us on our mission to promote as many businesses as possible, help business owners be happy, productive, and successful. Okay, this video is brought to you by Ad360. Ad360 is the easiest way to increase your sales on Shopify by implementing in the easiest way possible retargeting all over the web, in mobile apps, and you can also manage under one roof your Google, Instagram, Facebook campaigns, as well as ads that run all over the web and on mobile. So if you want to learn more, there is a link in the description to book a free demo. Okay, let's jump into today's content. So I got this website from the e-commerce subreddit. And so this website owner says they recently launched their business for beard care business. So the goal of the brand is to provide high quality beard care products to increase comfort and confidence. Okay, so let's look at the website. So this is the website, Barberton Beard, and it looks great. You know, there's as a few people have mentioned, there's nothing wrong. The website, ticks all the boxes. The product looks good. There is information. You have the product page is good. You see the product well. You have a couple of pictures. So you have a decent amount of information and tips, ingredients. There is a good amount of content and textual content, which is always good. You have customer reviews, which is great. So there's absolutely nothing wrong. The theme is very professional. But a few people mentioned, and I tend to agree with them, that the overall feel is a bit too corporate, and that although from a technical point of view there's nothing wrong, everything's okay, there's no goes, nothing that totally breaks it. I agree with that. I think the website is absolutely fine if you were to rank all the things and do a checklist of everything you have to do and everything that could go wrong. I think probably you pass the test, right? There's no big no problem. So compared to many other websites which are shared on Reddit by new business owners, new persons to e-commerce, you're definitely doing a lot of things right. So that's first, the first order of congratulations, because your website is great, and especially if you're new to e-commerce, or even if you're not new, but that's a great first try on the website. That it's fantastic. It's really good. But so what's wrong? So it's not that it's wrong, it's that, as some people say, the biggest challenge is competition. You're going to have 10,000 alternatives or other products that are one click away. And I often say that in the videos. I say, doing a good website is not enough. These days you have to go the extra mile, and you have to make your website unique in a way. You have to stand out, you have to give more reasons to people to buy from you. Otherwise, even if it doesn't look wrong, there's no problem. You're going to have a lower click-through rate on your ads. People on your website, they might convert at a 1% rate, which will be a bit below average, but not terrible. They might abandon carts more frequently. They might not be repeat buyers. They might forget about your brand. And there's nothing wrong per se, but you're not going to crush. It's going to be harder to make a living out of that and to make ads are profitable, especially since the product is not super pricey even, which is great to generate sales, but I mean to generate more volumes. But it also means you're going to have a harder time running profitable ads. You're going to have to be very strict on costs and where you can run and what you can do. By the way, if ads on Google or Facebook are not profitable, feel free to wait until the end of the video. I will explain how maybe we can help with Ad360, where we can run targeted ads on relevant websites or mobile apps outside of social media and search engines. And usually these ads are going to be cheaper and they're going to be more effective because we can run these ads on websites that talk about men healthcare, beard care, skincare, how to take care of yourself, and a lot of things like that. So you can run these ads in context on web pages or websites or mobile apps that talk about this thematic. So it's going to be more effective and it's going to probably cost less than ads on Google or Facebook. But let's wait until the end of the video for more. Okay, so you see, and I think all these guys are right. They're saying a lot of very good things. Let me show you another example, just so that we go to the other end of the spectrum. We see a radically different website, and I think this will be a good illustration. And I'm not saying either one is correct or incorrect. I'm not saying the second one is going to do better. I actually don't know. I don't have the figures. I haven't seen the data. And I'm not affiliated with any of these two websites, so I don't know which one is going to do better, but I just want to make a point about what it means to not have as much of a corporate branding. So this one is by Go Wild Man, and they said that they just launched their website. They haven't started to drive traffic yet, but this is the one product they're making. Okay, and from the text below, we can see that you have to take it with a grain of salt. You're going to see the branding message is very extreme, but I think they intend that to be somewhat second degree. So that's the website, Go Wild Man. So it's premium beard oil for superior beards, and it's, I mean, it plays around this theme of toxic masculinity, and of course, I don't think they're making a defense of that. I think it's more like second degree. It's trying to be fun, but I don't want to say they're wrong or not wrong. I don't want to say if this is right or not. I'm not here to judge their position on this matter. It's a very serious topic, and on the side. But I just wanted to show you this website, which is absolutely unique because of the color schemes, because of the funny images, because of the fact they're playing around this concept of toxic masculinity, and instead of saying, oh, it's wrong, it's bad, they're actually playing around that. And I think it's ironic, and it's a lot of second degree, but it's also very polarizing. A lot of people are not going to like that, but I think for them as a business owner, they're okay with that. They prefer to be polarizing and lose a lot of potential customers, but be more rememberable, be more unique, stand out. What I can tell you for sure is their website is going to stand out from the crowd. People that go on this website will remember this website a lot more than yours. Now, I can't tell you if they will be more successful, sell more. I have no idea. I haven't seen the figures. But what I can tell you for sure is their website is very unique, right? Now, do you have to do something like this? Absolutely not. It's not something you have to do. I just wanted to show you this because I think it's a funny comparison to do between the very corporate, very neat, clean, professional website with, you're doing everything right. You have the testimonials, you have the very clean theme, and this very unique, very wild, I think the name is on point, a very wild website. But if they do an ad like this, probably it's going to get clicked on more, right? And probably people that go on this website will remember better the name and the branding and will come back more. So in some ways they might have it easier. Maybe on some other ways they might not, because their ads might not run on some websites and networks. They might not be able to use that toxic masculinity brand or message on their ads. And some people will just reject that, so they might have a harder time on some other aspects. Now I haven't tested either of the products, so I can't really tell which one is good. And they're not actually the same, because this one is cream and ball, and this one is beard oil. So they're completely different products, but they're in the same category of, beard care for men. Now, what I wanted to tell you is, if you don't want to go that route of unique and striking and divisive branding, what you can do on the other hand is play more of the personal card. A lot of the people in the comments told you the website feels a bit too much corporate, a bit too inhuman because of the photos, and we don't see any actual people. I think it's a shame, because you actually have a very good story page. I love this page, and I often tell website owners that don't have a very good conversion rate, I often tell, you should put out your story more. You should tell what's about us and what your brand about, why you decided to start this business, what made you care about this topic at all, what did you do when you first started, you looked for product, like you say, you didn't really find a product that you liked, and then you decided to create your own product. People love this kind of stuff. They love to see the story, they love to see you. I think you could alleviate some of the feel, the bland feel of the homepage by adding some of that content on the homepage. So usually what people do, maybe on the top they have a bit more info about what their brand is about. So you have something like this here, which is great. Maybe add a few more info below to make it feel more personal. And then what you can do is maybe add your picture. Maybe usually at the bottom, people do that at the bottom of the homepage. This is like about us, this is us, put your face, and then you put just an excerpt of your story and with the link or button, read more about us, or discover our full story, and this leads to this page. Okay, I think putting out your story more, being more personal on the homepage is going to fix somewhat of this issue that the website feels too corporate. And now you can decide you want a very corporate website, and that's fine. But I think that's fine if you're a big brand already well established. If you're trying to make a connection with new people that have never heard of you, never heard of your brand, it's the first time on the website, you have to differentiate. As this user said, they were really on point. They said you have 10,000 alternatives that are just a click away. How do you fight that if you don't have a divisive message and unique brand and colors like that? I would definitely understand you don't want to go in that direction. What you can do is tell more about your story. I made a live on YouTube 2 days ago on Sunday. I talked with a few business owners, and we reviewed as an example a jewelry website where the business owner was telling on the homepage, right, the first two things you saw was the brand values, what the brand stands for, why that person decided to start their own business, and the fact that they're a mother taking care of 2 children, one of them less than 1 year old. And you might say, okay, why people don't care about that. They just care about the product. And that's wrong. I was discussing this with the people during the live, and I think everybody on the live agreed with me that they felt a stronger connection, a stronger bond with the website, and they were more likely to buy the product because they knew that story than if it wasn't here. So knowing that it was a woman trying to take care of her family, of her kids, trying to make a living, started as a hassle, a part-time thing. They try to go full-time on their business. You want to support them. You want to help them. You want to help them make it succeed, make a living out of that, take care of their family. And that story and that message is, I think, increasing the conversion rate and making your brand more unique, making people remember you more, so that when they see an ad again of your website, they will remember you and your story, maybe more so than your product, or at least equally, or that's an additional reason you give people to buy. I like this actually 2 sentences I read on Reddit. I love them both. I often repeat them, but I love them so much. The first one is, make it easy for people to give you their money. And the second one is, give more reasons to people to buy your product. So the story stuff would fall in the second category. And you're already doing a great job with your story, so definitely add more of that on the homepage. Keep the full story page, the dedicated page, that's fine, but add more of that on the homepage. if you add a small excerpt, your photo, even if it's at the bottom, more people will actually know about that, and with a button or a link redirecting to that, more people will actually see that. The second advice I can give you is regarding the first motto, like make it easy for people to give you their money. If I were you, I would put more call to actions. So buttons to buy the product, usually you have one on the top of the website. Like this, you have like buy now on most websites, not even like this category, but any category, any e-commerce website, most of the time you're going to see something here. If people want a bid product, they know about you, they've seen you before, or maybe they're just absolutely convinced this is what they need, you want to give them an opportunity to buy right away. Often you have multiple call to actions after big chunks of information, you want to add more call to actions. The last thing is, since you don't have a lot of products, I don't know if you plan on adding more or not, but for websites that have 1 or 2 products like yours, usually it works well to put a product card on the homepage. So give the opportunity to people to buy right from the homepage. Like this website, you can buy here the product if you want. So you have the image, the title, the price, and then sometimes you have a view more or view details button. So if you click on that, you actually go to the full product page. And you want to have that full product page where you have the multiple pictures, the different quantities, you have all the text, you have the reviews. You want to have that product page, but you may want, in addition, to have on the home page just a simple buy now button next to the product, right? So that could help conversions. The last thing is on the story page, I would definitely advise you to put a call to action at the bottom too, so that people that come here read about your whole story, they scroll down, they get to the bottom of the page, they know where to go next. Especially these people, after reading all of that, they're going to be your warmest prospects, the most likely to buy. You want to give them an opportunity to buy right away. So here I would put a link towards your best selling product. So they go directly to either the bowl or the cream, whichever you sell the most often or make the most profit out of. I would put the link to that product at the bottom of our story page. Okay, I hope you like these few tips and that you got some value out of that. I wish you a lot of success. I hope you can get a ton of sales, a ton of conversions, that you're going to have a very successful ads. And as I said, everything's right about your website. So I just try to give you some extra help. But the website looks great. The logo is super clean, super professional. I love it. The website is super good. There's nothing wrong about it, really. It's just tiny things that you can improve, I think, to get a higher conversion rate, right? If you'd like to have more details on what I talked about earlier, about how Ad360 can help you set up retargeting all over the web, on dedicated healthcare websites, skincare websites, beard care websites, blogs, articles that talk about the topic, and mobile apps, feel free to reach out. There will be a link in the description below to book a free consulting call. Since we released Ad360 recently, we are providing a ton of service at the moment. So we can give you free audit of your website, your marketing strategy, your advertising setup, your targeting options, making sure you have everything set up right on Google, Facebook. And then if you want to run retargeting all over the web in mobile apps, and if you want it easy to manage all of these things under one roof, you have the Ad360 app for that. And there's a free trial for the app. You can book a demo. I can show you how it works. And even if you don't want that right away, or you don't know if you're ready yet, I'd still be happy to give you the free consulting and audit call. So we can discuss your business, your website, what's the next steps for you. And there's no commitment, no strings attached. Even if you decide not to use the app afterwards, I'd still be happy to help you. This is our way of giving back and accomplishing our mission of making business owners happy, productive, and successful. Thank you for that. I look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day. I wish you a lot of success.